2 desks. Yeah. Why the hell do you have like 2 desks, like, merged together like that? I guess, more space that way, I suppose. Is this where I can find it? Nope. That's not it. Oh, there's another crate. That's the Vindicator minigun. That's one way you can get it for free. You can loot it from there. I don't really see the purpose. What's over there? Is that... Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, what? Help. Welcome to the PoseidonNet help system. We regret that your help files are currently out of date and unavailable. Seek help file update. Yes. User help file update not available with trial PoseidonNet software. Please purchase the full version for full access to all further updates. Your trial period for PoseidonNet access is 59,439 days overdue. Okay, back to log on. Log on. Let me try this. This one looks kind of special. Actually, no. I can log off from here because I have to log in. Not really log in, but save again. It's users. Override. Wait, is this the same thing as before? Login. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this is the same thing. What's in this room? What the hell do I want? I'm just exploring around is all. Ain't no problem with that. Just want to see what's going on in the labs. My work is very delicate. Go away. Wow. They out here work testing on people and shit. Is this the same? Okay, well, apparently every computer here has the same dialogue option. Oh, they don't got anything for me to say? Okay, never mind. I'll leave. Hello there. I'm Martin Frobisher. I speak for these people. Thank God you're here. Who are you? What are you people doing here? They are using us to test some sort of antidote for a fatal virus. What kind of virus? They call it the FEV toxin. It does horrible things to people before it kills them. The only good thing about it is that it kills so quickly. Sure looks painful though. That sounds nasty. Why are they using your people for a test? They took us all from our vault because they wanted test subjects for the antidote. They needed people from outside the Enclave and who were still pure strained humans, so they took us. They took you? How? From where? They came to the front door of the vault. Somehow they already knew the security code. They just opened the door and their armored troopers marched us into vertebrates and flew us here. Then the experiments began. He shudders. Which vault are you from? Why, Vault 13, of course. I was looking for that. Hey, are you the overseer? We don't use that term anymore. There used to be an overseer many, many years ago. But he did a bad thing and many of our people left that vault, only to die in the wastes. I'm sure. He was tried and sentenced to death for his crime. We haven't used the title since. I don't blame you. I understand that an overseer kicked my ancestor, the Vault Dweller, out into the wastes. The Vault Dweller? How long ago was that? Say, about 80 years, perhaps? Yes, it was 80 years ago. How did you know that? 80 years ago, a hero saved our vault, and then the overseer exiled them. Others followed them into exile, and they were never heard from again. We remember the events with shame. Oh. Hey, you're talking about my ancestor and the people who founded my village. They all came from the vault of the Holy 13. Incredible. That's our vault. Once again, the people of the vault must rely upon, this time, the great granddaughter of the vault dweller to save us. I wish I know how to save you, though. To turn off these force fields, I think you're going to have to turn off the main power supply. How the heck am I going to manage that? I've been listening, and I think that the power reactor is controlled by a large computer 3 levels below us. If you manage to blow that up, it should turn off the power and we can go free. Well, great idea, but I don't know how I can blow up the reactor. I don't have any explosives. I'm sure that wherever the guards have their barracks, that they must have an arsenal. They'll have explosives there, I'm certain of it. Good idea. I can get the explosives and use them to blow up the computer. Then you can run topside to my ship. We're right behind you. Thank you. Godspeed and good luck to your friend. Okay. Okay, well. Wait, you've got to get us out of this place. I plan to. I'm going downstairs to the power plant to shut the power off and free you. When the fields are down, run topside for the ship I've got there. Goodbye and good luck to you. Well, I've got a feeling I'll need it. Goodbye. The only hope. Alright. Wait, what's over here? Oh, there's another stairway. Let me guess. I gotta go and backtrack to where I need the explosives again. I guess I gotta go grab a couple, huh? Just in case. Look, I haven't played this game in a long while. Give me a break. Question is, which locker exactly? Oh, okay, they do. They got a couple of those. I'll take that. Then we run on down. Wait, where the fuck's the stairs? Oh, there it is. Sometimes I have to click a little pixel. What's in here? Oh, maybe I go. There we go. So walk on over here. Yeah. Oh, this guy's blocking the way. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Can I go inside here? I can. I check the shelves. Oh, you don't got anything. Yeah, it's only skill books. Damn. The one bathroom where it looks clean except for that one specific bathtub right here. How do you not have... What kind of... What maintenance crew leaves a bathtub unattended and never cleaned? Or refurbished in a way? That is awful. Might as well put a caution sign behind it. Damn. Okay. Oh, more stim packs. Okay, maybe you got some super stims somewhere in one of those boxes. No, just rat away. Oh man. Yeah, I already explored this particular area so far. Um. Oh, there's the village elder. I've come to rescue you. I have a ship. We'll find the ship. The ship is up in the surface, though. What happened? Flying machines, and then FEV? Then what? Those who are not, like what? They explode? Is that what the FE virus does? Like they either, choke to death or they explode, or another method is they explode? Well, that certainly was disgusting. What am I supposed to do? But the Gek isn't. I left the Gek in the car. God damn it. Are you telling me you want the Gek right here? You can grab it in the car, though. What the fuck? Free us. Oh, can't even open it from here. All right, let's go to the another stairway. Oh shit. This'll be fun. Look at this puzzle. Oh man. 1 hour and a half in. Fuck. How is this supposed to be fun? Part of me thinks it took like 10 minutes to figure out where to go. So, yep. I'm gonna take damage just from doing that. Uh, shit, which one? Okay. This one is locked. I have to go through this one. No, don't walk over and use the thing. Where does it take? Where does it take me to? Oh, oh, this. I think this is the place I can get my fucking power armor from here. I think. Hopefully, I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't. Plasma rifle. A flamer. Look at all these guys. How are y'all doing? Mind if I open up this door? Thank you. Oh, so that's what they mean by a GEC. Paramedic bag. Is that supposed to be a better first aid kit? I don't know. But I'll take it with me anyway. Still in the Fallout Boy 2 bunker. Probably forever. Well, the oil rig is technically a bunker. What do we got? Counter, antidote. Yeah, there's nothing really special in here. Okay, so no power armor here. But there's this area I've not explored, so I guess I gotta make my way down and find a way to get access. Ow. Oh, there we go. Now I got now I can get access in here. Hell yeah, let's go. There's a Gauss rifle in here. I'm assuming this is their usual meeting area. I don't know how y'all get holed up in here the whole entire time, so get back to work. The name of Roger Young. Okay, what do we got? Microfusion cells. Energy cells. Ooh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. It's actually heavier as fuck, though. This powered armor appears to be composed of entirely of lightweight ceramic composites rather than the usual combination of metal and ceramic plates. It seems as though it should give even more protection than the standard advanced power armor. Let me see. So it's actually more reduction to normal. More. Well, it's slightly bit more difference with there too. It's just bit more into normal and plasma damage and explosives. So They kept the Gek inside the Enclave Fallout Boy bunker, huh? Um. Okay. Let me open up this again. Is there anything I can get rid of in terms of weight? I guess I don't. Yeah, let's keep a little bit lighter. Cause ain't no way I can go and backtrack from here because of the puzzles. So. Oh no, is this the same thing as before? No, never mind. Damn it. Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay. That's a Gatling laser. Okay. I guess I took less damage from here while at it. Did I already loot it from here? Yes, I did. I just have to make sure. I don't want to miss out on anything. Electrified floor discharges. Shit, which one do I gotta go from here? No, that's not it. Oh my god. I think I crashed on me, huh? God damn it. It crashed while I'm in a puzzle? That's fucking insane.
20 minutes later.
How far are we? Yeah. Unfortunately, the level is getting pretty close, so maybe I should have you know, did the thing before going to the base, but too late for that. Is this the last floor? It is indeed the very last floor from there. These guys are well equipped though, Jesus. Can't believe this. Super toolkit, no. Ooh, give me that. How much do I got? It's over 432. I thought I can have like 500 stim packs in this run, but didn't make it. Didn't make the dream goal. Gauss rifle guy. United States Chemical Corp. Is this the right guy? No. Okay. Isn't there like another stairs? Oh, there's another stairs. Wait a minute. Walk over there. Actually, no. Open this door up and this door. There we go. Let's see what you got in here. Science book, no. I'll pass on that notion. Welcome to the Chemical Corpse Section, Trooper. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Charles Curling. Now that we've been introduced, get the hell out of my lab. I'm not sure who you think I am. I'm Buffy from Arroyo, and we've got something to talk about. Well, Buffy, I don't know how you escaped your cell, but I don't think we have anything to talk about. That's where you're wrong. A couple of times. You need to talk to me? Who are you, and why should I spend talking to you? I'm from Arroyo, and I need to talk to you about saving thousands of lives. I don't see that there's much I need to talk about with a mutant. Soon, when real humans retake the planet for their own, it'll just be another unfortunate reminder of the war. Real humans? What are you talking about? I'm as human as you are. No, not really. You're actually rather different, at least your DNA is. A rather unfortunate effect of generations of background radiation, I assume. So what if our DNA is a little different? Oh, your DNA is more than just a little different. It's quite different. If I weren't so impressed for a time by the project, I'd be interested in running further tests on your people, other than the FEV toxicological study, of course. Toxicology. um, how's our DNA different? There are a number of primarily very subtle changes. I haven't had time to look into the ramifications of the changes yet, though. Also, I like to backtrack to isolate your initial gene stock before I could hazard any ideas on the direction the changes are taking. All in all, though, the information is clear enough. What is clear enough? What information? Why, the information that you and your tribe are no longer human, of course, since your tribe has only been out of a vault. Let's see, Vault 13, wasn't it? For some 80 odd years. Anyone out longer is certain to have been even more compromised. Yes, I'm afraid that the conclusion is unavoidable. Conclusion? What conclusion? Why, I thought that I made myself perfectly clear. The conclusion that you and all your kind are no longer human, and you already told me that. In order to retake the Earth and to maintain the integrity of the human race, all you mutants, surrender mutant, will have to be destroyed. What do you mean? The project that the Enclave has dedicated itself to these past several decades has been the reestablishment of the human race upon the continental United States. God bless America. That doesn't sound as though it would take decades to achieve. Oh, just establishing an outpost wouldn't take long. We've already done that at Navarro. That's already destroyed, though. But it has taken a long time to work out the proper method for the eradication procedure. Eradication procedure? Why, yes. We can't move back to the mainland only to risk contamination by all of the mutated near humans there. In order to make the United States safe for humanity, all of the mutants must first be exterminated. Exterminate? How are you going to do that? The FEV toxin is the perfect solution for this difficult problem. What's the FEV toxin then? One of our patrols found research data and several samples about the FEV virus in a former military research base that had been almost completely destroyed. Okay, now I know where you found it, but what does it do? The FEV was initially designed as a virus that was supposed to turn humans into super soldiers. That experiment seems to have been an utter failure. Although I did try a modification of the virus on one of our Secret Service agents with some success. Well, great for you, but how does that have anything to do with eradicating everyone? Oh, yes, well, I was getting to that. The FEV virus bond is species specific. It would only bond with human glycoprotein. It only took a few years to tweak the FEV virus to make it more lethal than it already was. The result was just what the doctor ordered. Perfect in every way. Okay, well, perfect. How so? Isn't it obvious, my mutated friend? The FEV is, thanks to me, a lethal toxin. And thanks to some mysterious genius named rather dramatically the Master, it only works on humans, mutated or not. So? That means that we have the perfect disposal device for all of the near human mutants infecting the globe. I still don't understand how that's perfect. The FEV toxin will only attack humans, leaving everything else alive. Better still, within a month, all the mutants will be dead and the FEV toxin will die out as soon as it runs out of hosts. There can't be enough vertebrates here to spread the toxin all over the globe. You're right, there aren't. But we don't need them. We have a release system that will spray the FEV toxins straight from the vats to the outside atmosphere. The jet stream will take care of the rest. Global saturation within 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yes, 2 weeks for the virus to spread. Another month or so for it to run its course. And then the United States will be ready for recolonization by real humans. Our species will have been saved. Your species may make it, but you're not sure not going to? You really think you're doing the right thing, don't you? Yes, I do. There is no price too high to pay for the survival of one species. Wow, you're on the oil rig. I know, right, Lucas? Hey, man. It's been a while. Yesterday, you missed out on 2 hours of me losing count of how many times I died on taking out Navarro. That being said, maybe in the next 2 hours, you'll see me take out the final boss. I missed the best part. I'm sure, like, I still got like stuff to edit. I still got like the VOD segments to edit out, but you usually see me, the boss of the gym. But Jesus. You'll see me edit out the VOD segments, Lucas. So I usually upload a part every 2 days. Again, every 2 to 3 days. So the last Fallout 2 segment was saving Solic's sister so far. So doing VOD segments is gonna take a bit of a while. There's no price too high to pay for the survival of one species. I'd agree with you on that. Has it occurred to you that the mutant, as you call them, are just another type of human? I had never stopped to think about it that way. Please give me a minute while I think this over very carefully. That's okay. Take your time, Doctor. It's a big concept to swallow. Oh shit. Is this the part where I can convince the guy to like release the FEV virus in the freaking oil rig? I hate to admit this, but you may be right. What we've been planning all along just isn't right. I was so blinded by trying to overcome the obstacles that I didn't think about the morality of my quest. Well, now that you've thought about it, you should destroy the toxin. No, that wouldn't work. Why not? Because they just start over. Even with me dead, there's enough data between here and Navarro to ensure that they could replicate my work. Only something more drastic will be enough. More drastic? What do you mean? The Enclave must be destroyed. Completely destroyed. If we're not, then we'll just pick up the pieces and start over somewhere else. I'm sorry to hear that. Doctor, how do you suggest that the Enclave be destroyed? I think that the best way is to just release the FEV toxin into the air filtration system, since the Enclave is a sealed system that should take care of everyone. What about my people, or me, or you for that matter? I can release the antidote into the air system for all the cells. The detention level is served by a separate air system from the rest of the Enclave. Everyone will think that I'm just running another test. I can inoculate directly here and now. He reaches for you with a syringe. Ouch. Thanks, Doc. What happens when the FEV toxin is released? Man just stuck a needle in me just to be ensured that I don't explode from the virus. It's not pretty. You should leave as soon as possible, but I'd rather have the weight of 1,000 on my conscience than Several 100,000. Our time is through here. We had our chance. How can I free my people from the detention area? You should probably shut down the power. Wait, how did he stick a needle through your metal suit? I don't fucking know. Like, I'm wearing a tin can armor. I guess like he found the one little spot through the, the I don't fucking know. I can't, shoehorn a head cannon from there. You should probably shut down the power. I know that the reactor is controlled by a large computer near the reactor bay, but I don't know exactly what you need to do to shut the reactor down. If there's a hole, there's a goal. Thanks for the information you've given me. Your sacrifice will be remembered by all the peoples of the earth. When the stars threw down their spears and watered heavens with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb made thee? Huh? Oh, just something I remembered from a long dead poet. I was wondering if there's still a place for those who've worked towards such a dark end for so long. Our time is over. Yours has just begun. Get going. Oh, okay. Thanks for all of your help, Doctor. You're a brave man. Oh, hey. Hell yeah. I just fucking convinced the doctor to release the toxins. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Go while you still can. I'm out of here, boys. Anyway, okay. But I feel sick. Well, the chosen one didn't get, COVID, so I don't know what's going on with you guys. I'm just, I'm just walking around. Don't mind me. I don't know why you guys feel sick. Surely I didn't, I think I need a breath of fresh air. Well, why is that? The space looks all fine to me. What's wrong? What's the problem? Like, I'm called private for a reason. I don't know what's going on. All right. All right. You know what? This stream might as well be the whole thing. Oh, they got our little gym. Okay. Is this like, what is this guy? Oh shit. This guy has a pulse rifle. Uh-oh. How about this guy? Even this person has a pulse rifle. Oh shit. How about you? How are you doing? So sleepy. Must rest. What is this? Warning. Toxins. Okay, well. Never mind then. I guess this is a little bit of a boring meeting room, huh? Rambling on. All right. Let's open up these doors. Tomato. What do you got? Hello, Trooper. What are you doing in the Vice President's office? The what? I'm Vice President Daniel Bird. Damn glad to meet you. There's just another part of the whole problem here. I am not a part of the problem. I am a Republican. Like I said, part of the problem. What the fuck? Since when does the chosen one know how to categorize Republicans? That's not true. Republicans understand the importance of bondage between a mother and child. That's the key to the solution of all our problems. We need to return to family values. What you and the Enclave are up to has nothing to do with family values. I stand by all the misstatements that I've made. Don't you understand? You'll create another Holocaust if you continue. The Holocaust was an obscene period. Wasn't the chosen one born in a tribe? How does he know about that? I don't know, Lucas. I thought that's the thing, though. Since when does the chosen one like have like basic political knowledge about what's going on in America? The Holocaust was an obscene period in our nation's history. I mean, in this century's history, but we all lived in this century. I didn't live in this century. You're a flipping loony. What a waste it is to lose one's mind, or not to have a mind is being very wasteful. How true that is. What the hell did you say? Tell me, how do you spell California? With a K or without? Without, of course. Perhaps that's best. Keep it brief. After all, verbosity leads to unclear and articulate things. Imagine that. Well, you can't be too careful after all. People that are really very weird can get into sensitive positions and have a tremendous impact on history. What impact are you planning to have on history? I see. Well, as you may know, I've long thought that it's time for the human race to enter the solar system. Aren't we already in the to go where? I think that maybe Mars would be nice because Mars is essentially in the same orbit. Mars is somewhat the same distance from the sun, which is very important. We have seen pictures where there are canals, we believe, and water. If there is water, that means there is oxygen. If oxygen, that means we can breathe. I didn't expect such a complete answer. Of course you do, of course. Any loyal citizen of these great United States would do the same. Oh, why is that? We have to work together because if we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure. Maybe your failure wouldn't be such a bad thing. I mean that we don't want to get back to tomorrow. We want to go forward. That's one way to go for. Yeah, you go. You want to. You're in a vehicle. You want to keep going forward. Isn't that the only way to go? Yes, I like that direction. I have made good judgments in the past. I have made good judgments in the future. So by all means, let's go in that direction. Yes. I believe we are on an irreversible trend toward more freedom and democracy, but that could change. The polluted environments of the waste could use a little freedom for a change. Don't be silly. It isn't pollution that's harming the environment. It's the impurities in our air and water that are doing it. You wouldn't be so flippant about it if you were on the mainland. Well, that's just the thing. The Enclave is a man-made island surrounded by water. You think you're immune to what happens here? You're stuck on the same planet with the rest of us. I see. Well, as you may know, I've long thought that it's time for the human race to... How would we do that? For NASA, space is still a high priority. I see. And where would we be going then? You already told me. Why is that? I really have to be going. Carry on, Trooper. The future will be better tomorrow. I really had to be going. Okay, bye. So, I mean, I made my character to have max intelligence. I don't know how the chosen one have like some sort of basic common knowledge of being a democrat. The chosen one is politically brain rotted to the core. God damn. How can this even happen? I didn't know the chosen one can argue like that. I'm gonna loot the desk. This is a secretary. Okay, well, never mind then. Little broadcasting area. All right. I'm just gonna sit around here. Oh shit. I guess the FEV virus. Oh shit. You know what? I don't know why they exploded, so welp. Okay then. Like Jesus, man. Okay. Make another save from here. Oh, this. Oh, he looks pretty gloomy right here. Normally, like if you have like a high charisma stat, then he usually has this creepy smile on his face. President, who are you anyway? Oh shit, he's mad. What a coincidence! I'm Emperor of the planet Quetzal, here for the surrender of Earth. You're the president of what? United States? I don't understand. What do you mean? I asked him who is. I asked who he is, and he's mad now. I don't understand. What do you mean, bro? The president just declares himself the president. Go on, Mr. President. Bro, the president just declares himself the president. Well, here's the thing, though. That's like the only dialogue to even continue. If I say like, okay, have a good day, Mr. President. That's like the only two dialogue choices from here. Yeah, I knew about that part. Go on. And then those damn Reds launched. I'm assuming when Mr. President mentioned the term Reds, he means the it's like it means commies. Doesn't seem as though it helped us much. And us with it. No, no. Uh, the commies never launched. The nuke vault tech did. Oh, what do you mean? Those damn vaults didn't work the way they were supposed to. A lot of people in them died. This man just said social experiment as if a term still exists in 2070s as of now. An experiment? What about Vault 13? What was his purpose? But they would all have died if my ancestors didn't get them a replacement water chip. That doesn't seem to fit in with your plan. What do you mean? Why? Rebirth? What do you mean? Cleanse the mutants? That sounds a bit drastic. How are you gonna? I'm a true human too. Damn, you call me guilty of mutation? Why? You not to be? Why not? The world's policeman? Why am I getting the feeling that I kind of understand the term, which is the Gestapo? I don't know. Cleanse the mutants? That sounds a bit drastic. How are we going to do that? A virus? Oh yes, yeah. You already told. I've already been told by that. I know. Alter the virus? Why? That's insane. You probably already noticed, but you can get the tourists to turn on Frank Horgan. Yeah, I know. I think I figured out what to do. I apparently like you need like a key card, like a presidential key card in order to do that. But since I have like a high science skill, I think my science skill you need to required is 110% or higher. So I was able to get that up there. I was gonna grind up levels to hit like levels 33 or something like that, but that took too much time. Like I just want the game to be done. And I gotta take my time and edit through, the Fallout 2 VODs. I can't believe like the other Fallout 2 VODs in the past weeks of like has the shit mic audio. This one you hear me right now is the good audio, so that's insane. Great. So you have all this poison and no way to spread it around. Maybe that's the reason why they have the vertibirds. Okay, then why did you have to kidnap my villagers and the people from Vault 13? You already told. Why does the chosen one have to have the dialogue? He was like, oh, that leads me to the same thing. I know this shit. Not testing the inoculation on my people. Did it ever occur to you that what you're doing is wrong? Never. Just because everyone out there doesn't have an exact copy of your DNA, that doesn't give you a license to exterminate them. Could you kill this old hag? I mean, every fucking president and or leader of a nation is gonna have the way of power, right? You really believe that, don't you? Even killing, he's like, what? Killing me ain't gonna do shit. Well, I disagree. Maybe I'll just figure out a way to give you a taste of your own medicine. Look, he's like, what? Good luck with that. They aren't already. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm taking you out of the picture, personally. What reward? What reward? The last time I played it 8 years ago, I don't know what reward you. What the fuck's your reward? Your ass is gonna get yeeted to heaven. That's the reward.